Well, there we go. That wasn't so hard.
Hey guys, welcome.
Yes, hello everyone. We just made it. Actually, we didn't make it because
We're late, of course.
We're late, of course. Hopefully, you guys can hear us and you can see us, and everything is good. We had more microphone issues. Huge surprise right before this.
Yeah, that's I don't know. It's just what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, everything that we try, it's not working great. Norman's here. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to this little guy.
Look at him, 16. Look at how great he looks.
I know.
What a fuzzy friend.
I don't know how long he'll be able to hang out, but we'll keep him as long as we can.
As long as we can, yeah.
Absolutely. As long as he'll have us.
What a good boy. Wow, tons of people here tonight, which is great. We're so stoked.
Happy 2022, by the way.
Thank goodness, yes.
We made it. I don't know how, but we made it.
We did. And, of course, the other reason we're gathering tonight.
Yeah.
Big 5,000 subscriber milestone that I still can't believe. I'm actually shocked by it.
I know.
It's insane. So before we even start, we want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you. Look at this crowd. Look at this motley crew of people here to join us tonight. We can't even believe it. We're so happy you're here. And we haven't even told you what sort of goodies we have.
No. I mean, we'll talk about goodies. What are we drinking?
Let's get started.
And let's say why. And tell us what you're drinking. And there's so many comments, and we'll get right into it. And
there's so much cat fur, too.
There's going to be so much cat hair flying today because, this little guy.
What a sweet little friend. I know. Okay, so today, of course, in honor of Norman, we are doing everything cat-related, at least somewhat cat-related. And so we're starting with, really what we're tying in here is Wilderness Trail.
We are,
The reason for that is when we went on our major road trip, saw all kinds of distilleries, met all kinds of distillery cats. The coolest one, the one who followed Julie around and just loved her to death, was Cooper from Wilderness Trail.
Yes.
And so in Cooper's honor, we are starting off tonight a little warm-up, a little splash of this delicious Cooper's Craft Brown Foreman product, 100 proof. Love it. I
have not had this in a long time. It feels like forever.
We just opened this bottle, and I just want to see if this will work. I don't usually do the cork pops around.
Oh yeah, go for it.
But this bottle, every time I open it, the pops are amazing. So let's try. Oh,
he liked it?
That was the worst one we've had.
Oh, really? I thought it was pretty good.
Well, that was a disappointment.
Oh.
I promise you the ones that we had earlier, because I opened that bottle twice because I was like, oh, that was a great pop. And I did it again. It was a great pop. No, not so great. But Cooper's Craft, let's have a sip of this. I'm ready for a drink today. It's been a long one.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for coming. We really do appreciate it. He's gone already. He's out of here.
He's going back to see if there's any more dinner.
Second dinner, third dinner. Who knows? All the dinners.
Ooh, is that chocolatey and good? That's caramelicious. Love it. All right. So I want to say hi to a few people that are here. Is that all right?
Please.
Should we start greeting some people?
We're very overdue already.
Chris Beaton is here. Chris, by the way, jamming on his new bass on an Instagram story today. Looking good.
I love it.
Sounded good, Chris. Well done. Rob Gould, of course. Great to see you, Rob. Thanks so much for being here. David Babcock, of course. David, we're gonna be in. Supposed to be in Portland this weekend. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we had to reschedule from the Snowmageddon we got last weekend, so
wasn't pretty. We'll see. Katie Turk, of course, we love the Turks. Cheers. Did you dive into any of those samples over the holidays? We did. 2 of them are gone. The 6-year. I believe it was the Rye Mash Wilderness Trail and the double oaked Starlight.
Yeah.
Gone.
Delicious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything's delicious.
Williams here from Wisconsin. Johnny Drama to the star of the show. Cheers. Yeah, we're down with that.
He's the man.
Oh, look, it's Joe Knott. Welcome, Joe. Driver Joe, of course.
Look at the little paws, the little beans.
Jackie, who shared a wonderful story about being terrific cat parents yesterday. We appreciated seeing that.
We fully understand. I don't know if I said this already, but we fully understand that most of the people that are watching the channel watch for the cat.
Yeah, he's not on right now.
Dropouts.
Views have come down since Norman left. He'll be back though. He always is.
Sweet 16, for sure.
Marty from Whiskey Knows. Welcome, Marty. Great to see you. Gato Supreme. I like that, Dr. Dubs. It's looking
Mhm.
good. Ethan. Cheers, Ethan. Welcome. Great to see you. Matt H is here.
I hope that was from the intro. That was Phil had me cracking up with the
Oh,
cat
that cat
intro. Yeah.
I watched it probably 15 times before I showed it to Julie, and I was like, I don't know if everybody's gonna like this or not. And then she came in and she laughed so hard while she was watching it. I was like, I don't care if the other people like it. If it makes her that happy, it makes me happy.
I'm a pretty easy laugh though.
Right. Aubrey's here. Cheers, Aubrey.
Hey, Aubrey.
Welcome. Ruby Hart. Oh, it's great to see you, Ruby.
Hey, Ruby.
Bill and Wendy Becker. Cheers and welcome.
I like the Sweet 16. I didn't actually think about that Sweet 16.
Right. Yeah. Man, I can't even believe it. We were very far from here and very, very young when we got him.
Yes.
Too young to know what a 16-year commitment looked like.
I know.
But it's worked out great.
Yeah, I said we could have a kid in high school right now, but
Oh my
we
God.
don't. We have a cat, and I like that.
Yeah, it's been so great. Let's see. Catching up here a little bit. Eric Gunderson, thank you so much, Eric. And we haven't even talked about the giveaway yet tonight. By the way, shout out to Eric and everybody else at the hospital. I don't know what hospital you're at. Let us know which one you're snowed in at over there. Big shout out to everybody out there dealing with the snowstorm on the East Coast. Stay safe, everybody. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. And well done, Eric, and the whole crew over there for doing that tough work.
Yeah, I don't
stuck in a hospital in a snowstorm. That can't be fun. Doug Tucker's here. DK, welcome. Cheers. Eric, look at all the well wishes for Norman.
Oh my gosh, I just love it.
Wendell Wilson's here. How you doing, Wendell? Good to see you.
I really do appreciate all the love for Norman because cats sometimes get a bad rap.
Yeah.
And, you know, they are kind of jerks, but like he's just the sweetest little jerk in the whole world.
And he's the rarest of cats that wants to hang out all the time.
Oh, he does. He's a hanger-outer.
And I said that because Keith's drinking Eagle Rare. How about that? How about that? Yeah?
Nice. I like that tie-in.
Yeah, I'm real impressed with myself. We're just here for your smiles.
Oh, well, I'll take that too.
Yeah, shoot. Every time I drink a little whiskey, I have a smile.
I will say, first live stream of the year, Phil was feeling a little bit scruffy. 20 minutes before start time, he decided he was going to shave his beard a little bit. So,
well, I trimmed it because I wanted to shave it off. Usually, start of the new year, fresh start, get rid of it. Didn't have time, so I just buzzed down the wild grays that were kind of out everywhere.
You do have a couple like.
Oh, I know.
Crazy ones.
The craziest hairs in my beard are all gray. When they all go gray, this thing is gonna look. It's gonna look like there's electric coming off my face.
No, I don't know why the grays do that. I mean, just in the hair too. They just go everywhere.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it, quite honestly. If I look like a homeless person, they'll leave me alone at the grocery store.
Maybe, unless you have a cart full, then.
Well, yeah. Then put it back, sir.
Yeah.
Smoke wagon, small batch. How much do we love that? We were just actually talking today about some plans for this winter because it looks like it's going to be dry for the next so long that we might actually be able to get the van out and go somewhere.
Yeah, we had winter tires for the van. They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
That was the consensus.
They were not.
So we sold them over the summer, and literally the first time we went out. In that, I don't even think we were on any snow. We were just on something that was muddy, and we zoomed went up half a hill and slid all the way back down.
No,
we decided that was the end of that.
I went around a roundabout, and the back end, I looked in the kind of turned around and realized the back end wasn't following me.
Right.
All the way around the roundabout. And I said, well, we'll just park this. But we were thinking Las Vegas maybe as a good destination, and then we found out that a part for the van that we've been waiting on forever is finally available.
2 years.
It'll be here in a couple of weeks. So now we're landlubbers for a little while longer. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna see my folks at the end of the month, and then I'm gonna meet Phil somewhere because already we're only 1 month into winter, and I'm out.
Yes. Yeah. I'm over it already.
We've had so much snow. It's unbelievable, actually.
Cheers to Prescription Bourbon. Great to see you. I'm just catching up on saying hello, guys. I'm sorry if I'm buzzing through this. Fred Frazier. Welcome.
Hey, Fred.
Welcome. Always good to see you. Matt H. drinking some Old Forester 1920.
I just want to say, again, this Cooper's is good.
It's super good, yeah.
Literally, can't remember the last time I had it. Probably 9 months ago or something.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
We haven't had it
I've
on
been
the
through a
shelf in a
bottle
while.
between 9 months ago and today, so I don't know. But yeah, awfully good whiskey.
Yeah.
And we're at the top of it where it's still spicy. All it does is turn fruity and sweet by the time you get to the bottom of it. This bottle changes so much.
Yeah.
It's great the whole way though. What a ride.
I love it.
Ernie is a cat.
Hey, Ernie.
From all 4 cat pals under Ernie is a cat's roof, we get
don't
lovely
you think in pure Julie fashion, just a sloppiness of notes, but Ernie is a cat, you're on the list of hellos from Norman's cat friends.
Yeah, we got to give out some hellos here at some point. Independent Joe here. Independent Joe loved the collaboration with Whiskey Mountains recently.
Yeah.
Nick Woods, also from the Ogre Lounge, Milwaukee, Oregon. You know what? We got to get out there. We got to get out there.
Yep.
Hit us up on the Bourbon Van
you keep talking
Gmail.
about it. Yeah, so
hit us up. I want to swing by.
We were so excited because last week we were going to go for a longer period of time in Portland, spend like a substantial amount of time. Phil keeps talking about the lounge. He's like, next time we go there, we got to go.
Whatever this Ogre Lounge is, we're going.
So now we're just going for like a day and a half.
Performance anxiety, Phil. It's the microphones. If they worked, I'd be the most chill guy ever.
No one's commented, so I'm assuming that we worked. It literally was. He's been talking about checking the mics for 20 minutes, and then I, of course, went on some sort of tangent of chattiness. And 2 minutes before, he's like, "We should really test these," and then they didn't work.
Yeah, that's been great. That's been great. Eric sipping on some E.H. Taylor tonight.
Ooh, nice.
Rusty is here. Happy birthday, Norman. Congrats on 5K. Keep it rolling. Having that Frey Ranch rye got in the mail. How good is that? That bottle. First sip, I wasn't sure. 3 days later, I tried it again. Couldn't believe how good it was, and now I'm hooked.
Interesting. I hate saying that things are weird, but it is a weird one.
Yeah.
But it's weird in a delicious way.
And by the way, we have to thank Russ for sending us a couple of bottles.
Yeah.
Very generous of you. Thank you so much. Actually, the 2 that you see up here, the Firefly, which we don't know anything about. I think maybe it's sourced from Buffalo Trace based on just what I read online, but we'll probably check that out on next Thursday's Patreon exclusive live stream.
Which I'm not actually sure we told them about yet, but
we haven't.
Hey guys.
And then that Heaven Hill Green Label 6-year there, we will get after that.
Got all kinds of ideas.
Too. Norman did something, and I'm going to go take care of it.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. I love it. I'm just the color commentator, and Phil leaves me in charge. But so happy 2022, everyone! I'm really excited. We should actually start. Phil, have you told about the? Oh, he's just wandering around the house. Yeah. Have you told about the giveaway today?
No, I have not yet. Sorry, I don't have to talk that loud. I've got a microphone on me.
Oh yeah. He's just wandering around the house. Well, let's say hello to some other people. Aquafina, Eric, that's okay. You're at the hospital. We totally get it. Hey, Ernie is the cat. Thanks. 5,000 humans. I wish that there was 5,000 cats involved as well.
There may be, judging by how many people we know that have cats on this channel. We got John White. Happy birthday and congrats to 5K. Thank you so much, John. Great to see you always. Boo Ryan. Cheers, first time making it to a live. All right, Boo Ryan. Welcome.
Welcome.
Boo Ryan. How do you
We're already off to a rockin' start.
I'm having a great time.
I know.
Wendell, thank you so much. Wendell, one of these days when we're on the road, we're going to swing by that garage. We're going to have a drink with you and watch some college football.
I like it.
That's a nice night right there. Nectar's.
So many people, guys.
Welcome
Thanks
from Peoria. Remus Repeal Reserve. Wonderful. Cheers and welcome.
Well, so talk about the giveaway today.
Oh, you didn't. That's right. Sorry.
I just asked questions. Phil, you're the details guy.
Another one from the Ogre Lounge. What's going on at this Ogre Lounge? Come on, hit us up on the bourbonvan@gmail.com. I'm gonna come see you this weekend. I'm into it. Let's do it.
I feel like I should do your go-to, which is the. I'm gonna Google that for you because I could probably look it up.
I looked it up. I couldn't find it.
Oh, gotcha.
That's why I'm like, is this somebody's basement?
Oh,
because I'm still gonna go visit. I'm still coming to your house then.
Oh, what if it's like a secret door?
Oh,
which is what Phil really wants, probably.
You just got me all excited.
I know, like it's a bookshelf, and then you just open it, and then there's like a speakeasy inside. I know. This goes nowhere. This goes nowhere.
I wonder what other people buy this shelf for.
Books.
I bet you're right.
Tchotchkes.
Let's talk about the giveaway. By the way, I've got a banner for this. I made it myself. Ready? Here it comes.
I love it. We're just off to a
I feel
2022 start.
I'm doing great here. Well, there's a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
All right. The giveaway tonight, because we're talking Wilderness Trail,
We are talking about
is you've got an option, right? Actually, there's 2 giveaways.
Yeah.
And both winners get to choose between 2 things.
Yeah.
Number 1, you can choose from 3 2-ounce samples of Wilderness Trail that we have. There's they're all cask strength single barrels. There's a rye, there is a wheated mash bill bourbon, and a rye mash bill bourbon.
Yep.
Or
delicious. Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Or you can choose a T-shirt from the shop.
Yeah.
And we have new shirts in the shop.
We do. I'm wearing one of them.
There's one right there.
This was my idea, actually, guys, because it's Oregon, so
Bring in the
or
swatch.
Pacific Northwest, because there was some debate on who lives in, I think, Washington or Oregon.
I saw a thing the other day online where somebody was looking for human bait in Texas because they're trying to catch a Sasquatch.
Oh boy, is that an Onion article?
I'm pretty
or
sure.
was that a not?
Well, they said you have to have
Onion
camping
article.
skills, and I'm pretty sure that there was no payment. They were like, you'll get bragging rights or something like that.
Okay, this sounds
so
not like a great idea.
If you're watching, I don't recommend that.
I love it.
Thank you, Prescription Bourbon. Cheers. We appreciate it. You reorganized the shelves. What are we supposed to do now? No, a little bit. I tried to get some of this. I had to put more on the other shelf because this thing was creaking a little bit.
Oh boy.
It worried me.
Jeez.
Like I couldn't sleep at night. So I took some stuff off.
Also, Phil did say, he was like, I'm going to take a little bit of a break in purchasing some new bottles.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I got to go to the store. And then somehow comes home and he's like, yes, I got this one thing, but then I got this other thing, this other thing, this other thing too.
Well, look, I had to go there and buy somebody a gift. I had to go and drop something off.
True.
As well. And
so no breaks.
Barrel Bourbon New Year. And it's the new year. What was I supposed to do?
I know, I do like
We've never bought a bottle of Barrel before.
No, and I've never gotten it right on a 5-Sip Friday. I just started throwing Barrel out anytime that I didn't know what it was.
If it tastes like a blend, but we bookended this year. The last thing we bought was the Four Roses limited edition. The first thing we bought was the Barrel limited edition. So
I think they were pretty good purchases.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
We don't always get, the best bottles, the most impressive things, and we lucked out with these.
Yeah, I feel impressed all the time. I do. I mean, half the stuff he comes up with I've never heard of. So that's how in tune I am.
Nick says that Norman's looking good at 16. Totally agree.
I think so. He's had some ups and downs in his life. He's had some struggles.
I mean, he's been through a lot.
Struggles and stripes, and he still has 7 teeth left, so he's doing all right.
Does he have 7 teeth? Did you count them?
Well, the other day he might have like 8, but there's not many.
Yeah.
There's not many left in there.
Cheers, old man Bourbon. Good to see you. Thanks so much. Norman can legally drive the van. Oh God.
That would be nice.
Like he's worse than Toons, I feel like.
Toons is the driving cat. I love that one.
Oh, there he is. Paul, welcome all the way from Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada.
Bay. Yeah.
If anybody, Paul, do you have any hockey connections? I want to call a hockey game when I come up to Canada.
Just call it?
Yeah, like a minor league hockey game.
Okay. Go up to Letterkenny.
I'll introduce everybody.
That's not the town.
From Thunder Bay, Ontario. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. I love it.
What kind of car is Norman going to get?
Ooh.
Not the van.
Convertible. Oh, we'll get him one of those little Barbie cars.
Do you remember the time that he rode Grant's skateboard, the longboard?
Oh yeah, we put him on it. I didn't think he was gonna be able to make it.
He made 6 or 7
He
feet.
went I was gonna say all the way across the one room. I thought that was good enough before he was like.
Yeah. Well, it was a small house, so it was all the way across the house. It was great.
I love it.
John Maldonado's here. Cheers. Happy New Year to you as well. David's here. Good to see you, David.
Hey. Should I
Oh, here we go. Let's give a shout out to the folks that are snowed in, taking care of business at Vanderbilt Wilson County Hospital. Cheers.
I love how behind we are. We asked that question a while ago.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, but cheers. And thank you so much for everything that you have been doing for us over the last 2 years.
Yeah. Fantastic supporters. Thank you, Canadian Chris. Cheers. Paul, get yourself some catnip, Norman. Yeah,
Grandma.
Here he comes now. He doesn't know, but we hid some treats behind the new riff here. We're gonna break them out later.
Yeah.
That'll be you'll get to see how he does one trick, and of course it's food based. So
well, yeah, I don't know.
he's gonna help himself to some of your water over there.
I don't. Oh, perfect. I really don't know how else to train animals besides that food. He did get a lot of Christmas presents from
his
grandparents. A lot of catnip. He's a fan of the cat banana.
He's been cracked out since Christmas.
We just put it in his little bed, and he just
Cheers.
I wish that we could show everybody what he's doing right now.
If he comes over here, I'll throw him some water.
Yeah.
Cheers, Aubrey, having that. Evan Williams 1783. That's so good. Cheers, Fred. Thank you so much for becoming a member.
Hey, thanks. I know. I never get to see him on here, and I'm always disappointed because I know that it always posts little, bands or little Norman heads. And
Ken V, welcome. Always good to see you. Whiskey Nose is a new member. Cheers to you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Marty. Got some Russell's 13 out there. No, Johnny Drama, we don't actually have any mods. I do see that there's a bot. If anybody would like to be a wrench, shoot us an email at thebourbonvan@gmail.com. We just talked about it earlier tonight, and we still haven't done that. We're growing a little bit, so maybe it's a good time, I guess.
Yeah, I'm always like such a multitasker, but then I kind of miss out on some of the fun conversations. I did rewatch something once because I was like, oh, there was a lot of jokes that I didn't get, and I was like, oh, because I was doing something else. Come on, everyone wants to see you.
Eric's cheers. Did you burp at you?
He did.
He does that.
He sure did.
Yeah, Eric's. It's a celebration tonight. We're feeling it. Kimberly McKinney is here. Welcome, Kimberly. Always good to see you.
Can I ask you where you want to start today?
Yes.
You're doing so good. You still have some Coopers left. That was so tasty that I drank that right down.
I'm going to do it right now.
Okay. I liked it.
That's absolutely delicious. That's so good. Let's see here.
So many birthday wishes for you. I wish you spoke English.
Minus 36 Celsius. Come on, Chris. That's crazy.
Wait, I'm not good with the calculations.
It's cold. Oh, man, we are so far behind. I'm going to buzz through, guys. Sorry.
Wait, I can't.
Lumberjack Phil looking good. Yeah, you know what? Thanks, John.
Wait,
see, I appreciate that.
He said he was purposefully
I did say I was going to throw this shirt on.
The lumberjack, yeah.
Because I looked with the beard. What choice did I have?
Yeah.
By the way, I got this shirt from my mom's.
I know. It's nice.
Thanks, Mom.
I thought it was very nice.
If you're watching, I'm sure she's fine. There's Bill. Our dogs Daisy, Claire, and Ellie have anointed Norman as an honorary dog. How about that?
Hey!
How about that? Congratulations, cat, dog.
I'm trying to think if there's any dogs that he's met that he's not immediately hissed at.
Yeah. Or any animal in general. Well, there was old Gus, who was too old to be a threat.
He was like a 16-year-old brown lab. He was a trooper. He was so old. Like every time we saw him walking around. The first time he showed up in the backyard, we were sitting we had a fire going. Yeah, he just wandered in.
We all just heard something breathing heavily, and we're like, "Is there a bear in the yard?" And it just came up from the side of the van. That was crazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill. Happy birthday, Norman. Look at a little Thank you,
Liz.
Auntie
Liz.
Isn't that nice?
Aww.
Look how happy he is. He's so happy to hear from you, Liz. Oh, thank you, Mark. Good to see you. Cheers.
Wait, I'm still on. Did you decide which one you wanted?
That guy right there. Yeah,
First
the 100 proofer. Yeah.
Right. Let's talk about it.
This is the. So now we're on to the Wilderness Trail again. If you missed the beginning, the reason that we're drinking Wilderness Trail tonight is because of Cooper the cat at Wilderness Trail Distillery.
Yep.
Coolest distillery cat we've ever met. Really took to Julie, followed her the entire tour. Was the only person that she went to. Everybody wanted to pet him. But he kept going to Julie.
You gotta play it cool when it comes to cats. You can't, you can't.
Yeah, the Bourbon Van. Play it cool around cats.
I feel like that's what we're always doing. We're trying to play it cool.
We're still looking for that 2022 catchphrase. We're gonna get one. We're gonna find one.
Hey, smash that likes button.
I agree.
All right, so let's talk about it.
Oh man, Dr. Dubs. Yep. And after that, uncut, unfiltered. By the way, this is a cork top.
Is it a cork? All
We
right.
have 2 cork pops tonight.
It's very exciting.
Here, let me get these glasses out from under your hands.
Do you not trust me?
It's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you.
Oh,
Wow,
that was tough.
it came out with liquid. I saw it. It looked like a whale
Woo!
blowing out.
I mean, I did have a cat on my lap and the weird angle
I
going,
thought you did
but I think
great.
that was a pretty
I'm
good
impressed
cork
by
pop.
it. By the way, when I poured the Cooper's Craft earlier, all over the table. So
Yep.
let's just make a mess of it. It's Norman's birthday. Let's have a party.
Ooh. Sorry about that. I
Did
will
you get
say,
a good pour there? Good
yeah,
job.
one thing I like
It's
about these
alright.
bottles is it has a nice
Celebration.
lip. So you shouldn't spill. Shouldn't, couldn't. 2 different things. There you go.
Bourbon is here. Welcome, Bourbon. Good to see you. Cheers. Welcome.
Tight
Oh,
fit.
see here. Ogre Lounge has a cat. His name's Noser. He's an ass, but we love him. That's
Like most cats. Like most cats. Let's
Aiden's
be
here
honest.
for Norman. Cheers to that. Everybody's here. For
Everyone's
Norman.
here for Norman, of course.
Giveaway, count me in. All right. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks,
Thank you
Nick.
so much. Again, the giveaway tonight is you can either choose a shirt from our store or 3 2-ounce samples of cask strength single barrels from Wilderness Trail. There's a rye, there's a rye mash bill bourbon and a wheat mash bill bourbon, and they're all, well, 2 out of 3 we know are awesome. The other one we're going to cork pop tonight. Tonight's what we're starting with here is the non-chill filtered bottled and bond 6-year aged. I believe that this is the rye mash. It is Wilderness Trail bourbon, so 100 proof, and we love a bottled and bond whiskey to begin with, but good grief,
I know it's
work.
a tight cork in there.
We love that, and this one just happens to be 6 years aged. That's nice.
It smells amazing. I do love
It
this
does.
sweet mash bill.
There's something
Cheers.
so clean about their whiskeys.
Cheers, everyone. Mm.
Yep.
Ooh. Wow, I went on a little bit of a ride on that one.
Yeah, this one takes you someplace.
Oh, it's kind
It's
of like
not
a
done.
cinnamony. Yeah, it's got like a cinnamony finish to it.
Yeah, it's almost an Altoid on the back end.
Mm.
Nice
love-
oak there.
Yeah,
like
I love
that
being
oak.
surprised.
This is we had a bottle of this a while back. This is a new one, and that bottle at the end we were getting kiwi notes on.
Mm-hmm.
But this is actually, I believe, the bottle that we had in our Bottle and Bond challenge so long ago that turned out so well.
I hope you're talking about this one. I'm like actually pumped about this shirt.
I totally forgot, guys. Hang on, I have another graphic. Hang on. Wait, it's going to take up most of the screen. By the end of this thing, it's going to look like CNN where they just have bars all over the place. You can't see anything. There we go. Here, I'll turn off the banner for a hot second.
sizes. I never see anything.
So
Phil's always making everything.
there's a new shirt, the What No Bourbon shirt with Norman's face on it. I think it's adorable. I'm not sure what it means, but I love it. And it's available in sizes up to, what is it, 5X?
3X or something?
I think it's 5X. Yeah, something like that. So
all these things that we should know that we always just kind of roll with.
But if you spend $50 or more in the store, this is through end of day Sunday. Use code Norman and get 10% off. So anything over $50. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So we use the code Norman.
And that's everything.
Sorry, I didn't think of that
Glencairns
sooner.
and all that good stuff.
Glencairns, yeah, everything. We're out of challenge coins at the moment, unfortunately, but yeah, stickers, Glen shirts, sweatshirts, you name it. So we do recommend, if you do buy any apparel, to go one size up.
Oh yeah, run small.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna put the banner back on and turn off that overlay because it's.
I think you did a good job on that one.
Really?
Yeah, it was nice.
Were you impressed?
I was.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
What a day. What a day is this turning out to be. What a celebration. All right, let's get caught up if we can.
I know, we're always so far behind. I mean, it's fine.
Jeez.
Is it fine,
The
buddy?
cat fur.
Hi. All these people are here for you.
Old Bardstown. There you go. That Willet.
Oh, that sounds good.
I know a guy who shares a birthday with Norman. Everybody raise your glass and wish Eric C. a happy birthday.
Eric C!
You didn't tell us. You guys didn't tell us.
God.
Come on.
Aw.
Cheers to Eric C.
Oh, thank
How
you so
about it?
much for all your support.
Should
You're
we do
amazing.
we'll do a sing along later for Eric.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Nobody wants to hear me sing.
Right.
Of course, I sing on videos reluctantly, but still. Hey, happy birthday, Eric.
Happy birthday, Eric. That's
That's
great.
amazing.
Did you hear that? You guys you're not long lost brothers, are you?
Maybe.
I don't know what Eric looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome, IC86. Good to see you. Another big hello from the Ogre. What is it with this Ogre Lounge?
I feel like we're making stuff up now.
Yeah, how many of you could you possibly be there?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. Now we're just yeah. Maybe it's like
Are you good on super chats? You're good, right?
Yeah. What?
You're keeping track of them?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got you.
No, thank you both though.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's hard to justify the pricing. I get it. Sorry, no hockey connection. That's okay. That's okay, Paul. I'll still come visit you.
We have been watching a few hockey games. We watched that New Year's. I don't know if anybody else watched the New Year's Day, Minnesota, -10 degrees.
Love the Winter Classic.
It
Love
was
it.
awesome.
It was amazing.
I was glad I was at home, to
Bourbon?
be perfectly honest.
Bourbon, you trying to hit 350? Everybody go give Bourbon a follow. Let's get him on 350.
Heck yeah, do it.
I need another shirt.
Who doesn't? It feels like the only time I get new clothes is when we make new shirts.
It's true. Most of the clothing we have is Norman based.
Yeah.
Even before the channel.
Yeah.
Is Norman going to get his own 5-sip? Probably. Maybe. He deserves it.
5-sip Friday?
Yeah. Cheers, by the way, Mike.
Ooh.
Good to see you.
You get maybe it's a 5 eat. Like he just gets to eat 5 times throughout the day.
What? That would be an interesting thing to do. And I don't know. It doesn't have to go on the channel because it would bore a lot of people. But I want to put Norman. I want to put like 5 dishes of food because we're trying to figure out what the heck he likes because he doesn't seem to like anything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff he doesn't like, but he eats everything. But some stuff takes forever for him to eat.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we put a few things out, what he would choose.
Well, we had to switch
Not
his
just
diet
the
over the we had to switch his diet over the last year to more like this is gonna sound terrible, but like fancier food that had, probably better ingredients, which is probably what he was supposed to be eating all along. And he wants to go back to that like garbage food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you just want, fast food. I get it.
Oh my gosh, so many. I love
Independent Joe says, cheers to all our medical professionals. Completely agree. Terry, thank you so much. Cheers.
Man, I love this wilderness trail stuff. This is not a glowing thing. It's just so good. It's like caramely and fruity and delicious. It's super sweet. I like it.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I love the sweet mash. I like the idea of sour mash because you have the consistency and whatnot, but Wilderness Trail started as the scientific yeast keepers of the yeast for the distillery community. If somebody had a problem with their batches and consistency in their yeast, they went to Wilderness Trail. From that, they started creating their own whiskey. It seems like it's working out because they know how to manage their yeast, and it's a big deal. And the science here matters more in this, as much in this distillery world as it will anywhere else. And they've just been nailing it. And by the way, Jared said he might stop by tonight and have a sip with us. So Jared, if you're around, pop in, say hello. Don Davis, congratulations. Cheers. Look at there's Don's cat.
Oh,
popping in to say hello.
Black
How much
cats.
do you like that?
Love black cats.
Love it.
I will say too, we've talked about Wilderness Trail, the tour that we went on when we were in Kentucky, but if you haven't done it and you get the opportunity, you should totally do it. It's actually really cool to go into their laboratory. I mean, you can't go into the laboratory, but you can watch them doing whatever it is that they're doing. Smarter people than me.
Yeah.
Or I.
Well, more educated. They're in that lane,
Yeah.
If you were in the yeast monitoring lane, you'd probably be pretty good at it too. You're a smart person.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that I couldn't do it, but I probably couldn't. I'm just saying, at this moment in time, smarter people than I.
Right.
Or me. My aunt would be horrified that I don't know which one to use at this moment.
Well, I think you're doing great. Is Jimmy celebrating Norman's birthday with you? No, Jimmy's on timeout. We actually did a Patreon. We did a poll with our Patreons.
We put him back in the. Is he like a ventriloquist? We put him back in the box.
He's just not around. He's just not around.
Okay.
Good grief. Okay. William Edwards is here. Cheers, William.
Talk about the poll.
Oh yeah, we did a poll asking if Jimmy should stick around. Last I looked, it was 15-6. 15 people said yes.
Oh.
So
that's pretty good, actually.
I think Jimmy's probably going to be around somewhat in the future.
He had me laughing
when our Patreons, when we do dedicate videos to our Patreons, we'll give them a choice.
Yeah.
If they'd like a Jimmy video or otherwise, for at least a little while. We'll see if Jimmy can keep up the somewhat good but usually horrible work.
I just think it's funny.
Oh boy, Wendy, what a night!
Nice.
Haven't tried that yet. Actually, it's on my list. I'm interested in that. I'm not interested in
I
those
love-
scotches, but I'm interested in that.
I love down the gullet.
Down the gullet.
That's something that I would say, Wendy.
You do say that. Barrel dovetail for Paul. Phil needs a can of Dinty Moore.
I love it.
Ogre Lounge is currently sampling the Old Overholt Rise 90, 100, and 114 proof, deciding which bottle's best bang for buck. Cheers.
Get that 114.
I think they're all value-wise. I think they're all good, but that 114, I can't believe the flavor on that bottle.
I've never had the 90.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about the 100.
I
That
actually
114, man, I think it's a knockout.
it is a knockout. I mean, we said it was our most surprising rye of the year, and
I was ready to hate it.
yeah,
I mean, I went in like very negative, so I feel like that shines through. You know, like it must have been really good if you changed my mind on that.
Ogre Lounge needs that email again. Thebourbonvan@gmail.com if you want to get in touch with us.
Yeah.
The
Hey, Kimberly.
Too much Coy Hill. You'll have that. Oh man,
Yeah.
a little goes a long ways with that one. That is.
I was just
strong
thinking it's
whiskey.
so strong. Oh my gosh.
We just got a small sample, well, more than a small sample of the Black Butte whiskey. It was a
Yes.
gift from our
Our
neighbors.
neighbor, so sweet.
It's cask strength Black Butte whiskey.
Is this the first year?
Well, I don't think they'd sell a cask strength. It was
Oh.
literally a gift of like a sample of cask strength whiskey, which I cannot wait
Oh.
to try. So,
Nice.
speaking of high proof, I think it's at 142.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So we love that stuff. We'll see how that goes.
Can't do that on a live stream because that'll send me right off the edge, like into nonsense land.
That might be part of the Patreon live stream next week. I think it should be.
Yeah.
I'm actually really interested in that. Next Thursday, by the way, for our Patreons, the exclusive Patreon live stream.
I like that we're announcing this on just like the general live
Well,
stream.
we've got a lot of Patreons here. I want to
That's
keep
true,
everybody
we do.
informed. Not everybody hangs out on Patreon.
That's true.
It's not.
It's not the cool place to hang out.
Most people are probably on Facebook or something. We're not even on Facebook.
No. I got off of that.
Yeah. Thank you much, Keith.
Hey Keith, thank you. Everyone loves Norman. He's back to third meal now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Cheers, Aubrey. I wish StreamYard would let us show off the sticker that you're using. I don't know which one you're using. I love the stickers.
What? Yeah, anyway. It probably does, and then you know how I am technologically inept, basically.
I think you're doing great.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is so good. So what do you think about this one?
7 people currently watching in the Ogre Lounge. It's fantastic. That's great.
Oregon.
Yeah,
We love drinking.
man.
Which state doesn't though, that's for sure. Catnaps. Oh,
Yeah,
isn't that the truth?
that's fair.
I'm digging this.
Yeah,
What is the proof on this?
100. It's a bottle and bond.
Oh, it drinks about 100. I mean, it's so deliciously delicious.
It really is. It's,
Yeah.
The caramel here is so good and it's sweet. There's nothing offensive about it.
Nope.
And it's a neck pour, you know?
I like
A lot of times on a neck pour, you get some heat, a little spice. Even that Cooper's Craft, as much as I love it, it's a little spicy on the
Mhm.
neck. There's a lot of people that buy that bottle on our recommendation, then hit us up right away like, I'm not sure about this recommendation. I was like,
Yeah.
give it a couple weeks. Keep drinking it. You get a little bit down in there. It's like Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. When you get down to where that crossbar of the A is in
Yeah.
Elijah, you're in for a treat. Is Norman on tranquilizers? Not today. He's been through a lot where he's had to be on a lot of things, but not today. No,
Yeah.
he's actually off all medications. We got him off all the medications this year.
Last year.
Yeah.
We got him into that, and she's amazing. He's had quite a few vets over the years.
She was a fantastic vet.
But same place, just a new person that watched him, and she was like, I think the issue is that he doesn't need to be on this stuff anymore,
Yeah,
and he seems happier.
he seems a lot happier. Jimmy's getting upset.
Oh, is that,
Jimmy, blink if you're not safe. Leon and Trisha, thank you so much. Congrats on the 5K.
Hey.
Happy birthday, sweet Norman.
Thank
There
you.
you go. There you go. Do you hear that? Oh, where he went.
Well, he's running around.
He's actually kind of active tonight. He's been sleepy lately.
It's like he knows that it's his birthday and then he's going to get extra treats tonight.
Right. Exactly.
Or something. So we're also celebrating 5K. And I will say, I'm super pumped. I actually, when we started this thing, I didn't think that there was any possibility that we'd reach 5,000 subscribers. It took us quite a while to get from like, we were just talking about this today, like to get what, 4,500 to 5,000?
Took, yeah, like almost a month.
And
Well, more than a
now,
month.
like, and we did that last week.
Mhm.
You would know better than I. Last week. And now we have like 5,200 subscribers. So
Yeah,
we're
5K on New Year's Eve.
I'm feeling excited.
Yeah.
I'm always excited.
Yeah. We're up. I think we're about to go over 5,200. So
Yeah.
200 in a week. That doesn't happen to us.
Yeah.
Pretty stoked about it.
Let's say it's land.
Kenny Mule's got a rescue cat that's his buddy now. Typically a dog person, but things happen. Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
the best way to get a cat.
Oh, and those rescue cats. Nothing but love. Technically, Norman was a rescue cat, but we were going to tell a couple Norman stories.
Yeah.
So Norman found his way into our life because he was a stray. What do I got on my face?
Norman hair.
I take him with me everywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But he was a stray, living up on the streets of Chicago somewhere. Phil was working for somebody at the time who already had, 4 cats or 5 cats?
This would have been 5.
So he had 4 cats at the time. They were all indoor, outdoor
Yeah.
cats. And apparently...
Ed was a cat guy, a cat man. And his
Yeah.
wife said, 5
no
is
more.
too many.
2 more cats. Yeah.
But he would let his cats out every morning in Chicago in his backyard.
Yeah.
And he kept some food out there and water so the cats could come and go. And the cats went out, and there's Norman with his head in the dish, devouring all the food because that's all he's ever done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so he took him in, and his wife said, no.
Yeah, he just walked in the house
He
like a
opened the
boss.
door, walked in like he owned the place.
Yeah.
is how Ed put it. And so he said that morning when he came to work, he said, anybody want a cat? I said, you know what? I'd take a cat, sure. How long could they live? I don't know, 5, 6 years? I've never had a cat before.
And now we have the
16
Patreons that
years
have like 22-year-old cats, and we're like, oh wow, we weren't sure about that commitment.
So we had no
he ended
idea.
up being awesome.
It's been great.
Yeah.
100% great.
Yeah.
Canadian Chris asked how long we've been YouTubing since November 17-ish.
I like that you're
Of last
trying
year,
to be
just
specific.
about 13 months.
Yeah. But mid-November of last year, we started like 2 weeks before we decided to drink a whole month away at our first Advent tournament. But yeah.
Prescription Bourbon says, ranch me up. I don't know how to do it actually. That's why I'm at, like, anybody that's interested in doing it in the future for us, hit us up, thebourbonvan@gmail.com, because I have to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm good at a lot of tech stuff, YouTube not being one of them. And,
Good thing we have a channel.
and microphones.
Oh.
Yeah. Did I choose the right lane? Sure. Do things that you don't know anything about. That's
Yeah.
the way to go. Kenny Mule says, thanks. Congrats for 5K. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's deliciously delicious. Maybe belly laugh. I thought that's worth a $5.
It's deliciously
That's a Julie
delicious.
line.
We're not trying out new catchphrases because
The Bourbon Van. It's deliciously delicious.
I have a zero filter problem. And if it pops into my head, it's probably already coming out of my mouth. So I'm working on it. Nice.
Do we still have all that?
Wait, do you want to?
Should I get
Hold
it?
on. So for we had a Dicklemas. I think we've talked about Dicklemas on here. So we had a party mid-December, and no, it's over to the right. No, to the right in the door.
Oh.
And our friends came over with Fireball, but not just. You don't see them?
Oh, hang on. They're behind the burritos.
we would have frozen burritos, wouldn't we?
Unleash the dragon. So we keep it in the freezer because we're classy like that.
Oh, yeah. I love Fireball. Holy smokes, it's delicious. Just a cinnamon delicious shot.
Yeah, it's fun to take camping and hiking and things like that with you.
Yeah, we're taking them on our snowshoes. You always have to have a little something and once you make it to your destination.
Well, we've been drinking that little bottle of OGD Bonded for our snowshoes lately.
Yeah.
Which has been a lovely treat.
Yeah, so I ain't hating. We got Fireball lined up all day, all night.
Thank you, Joe.
Hey,
Cheers.
Joe. Back scratches. He's purring up a storm, man.
He is purring a lot.
I know. I love it.
Man, there's so much sugar on this. Delicious.
It feels like a while since we've done a live stream. I'm having a good time.
How old is Jackson, Ruby? You probably told us before, but I forget.
Oh, should I do a few cat shout outs? This is such a fun.
Yeah, we're all caught up. Look at this. I got one more. We got to call out one more super chat. David, thank you so much.
David.
We're having a great night, right? We're doing a Wilderness Trail giveaway. We're doing, or a t-shirt, whichever would you rather have. 3 2-ounce samples of a cask strength Wilderness Trail. It includes a rye mash bill bourbon, or a wheat mash bill bourbon.
Yeah.
Or any of our t-shirts.
So we wrote a few of, I know we missed one. I know.
He's 4. That's such a young cat. Jackson's so playful.
Yeah. And sweet and small faces. Of course, they're only like, I feel like Norman, when we got him, he was 7 months, 8 months, and he had this little tiny baby face, and then he's looked like this since like 1 year and on.
Right.
Of course, he still kind of looks, he's done pretty well. Still looks pretty snuggly and old.
Sure.
And young.
What are you going to share over there? What do you got?
All right, he wanted to do a couple shout outs. One.
Oh, these are Norman's choice?
Norman's choice.
Sure.
Cooper the cat.
Cooper the cat, Wilderness Trail.
Wilderness Trail, just because he was just like kind of jealous of that distillery life.
Yeah, I could see how you'd like that.
Wandering around.
Just absolutely destroying mice.
Wasn't on a leash.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to sleep wherever, not just like in a van. So anyway, hops and barley out of Portland.
Oh, of course.
Some of his oldest friends, Ernie, Gertie, Kurt, and Cherry in Chicago.
That whole crew.
Ernie was on earlier today, so big shout out to those cat friends. Job in Chicago.
Oh my goodness, I forgot all about Job.
I know.
We just hung out with Job over Christmas too.
I know.
He's gigantic.
He's enormous. Karma the cat in St. Pete, Florida.
Oh, that is the worst name for that cat.
Well, she kind of got whatever.
Such a jerk.
That cat was just this little itty bitty thing. I don't remember how it stumbled into our lives. We said we're not having 2 cats. We gave it to a friend.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
I forgot.
Stayed with us for like a week. We gave it to a friend. She really wanted one. He's a jerk. When you talk about cats being jerks, he's a jerk.
They just adopted a kitten. They just found a kitten and adopted it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know its name yet.
I have it somewhere. I don't remember. We'll find out. All right, so that's that. He wants to do a special shout out to his only 2 girlfriends in his whole life. So his first girlfriend was Mulligan. We called her Mulligan Girl. And she lived in Portland
with her brother Sylvester.
And they were like obsessed with each other. Yeah. I felt bad moving away.
Sylvester used to follow us into the chicken coop and hang out with the chickens.
Yeah.
He loved hanging out with chickens.
I love hanging out with chickens.
Yeah, he wasn't after anything. He wasn't trying to cause trouble. He just wanted to he just wanted to hang out with the chickens.
Yeah.
Can't blame him.
And then Luna, which is his latest girlfriend, she lived next door.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure it was going to work out. It was like unrequited love. She was like obsessed with him. He was playing it cool. Then he fell for her, and then she moved to San Francisco.
You know, life is hard. Life is cruel.
Yeah.
For the cat. Are there more?
Oh, we do have more. Rocco Munch and Katie in Hilton Head. That's Melissa.
Oh, that's Melissa's cats.
Melissa's little kitties.
Yeah.
We got Jackson.
Sure. Danville.
Yep. And Phil told me to write Joe's basketball team of cats out of Ohio. What is there? 5?
I think there's 5. There was going to be 6, but one of them was being given away, and 2 of them are Siamese brothers or siblings, at least.
Yeah. That's all I got for you right now.
Well, Kenny Mule says, "Cheers to my cat Tigger." So of course,
nice.
Drop your cat's name in here. I'll give him a shout out.
I love it.
Dusty Dinkelman is hanging in at 15 years old. They live the life. Wendell Wilson.
They do live the life.
Oh, look at here, Bill. This is a nice thing to say. Whiskey tastes 57% better in Bourbon Van Cairns. I agree. 57% is a perfectly accurate number too.
Do you know that I cannot say the word? Remember Cairns?
Yeah, you say Glencairn.
I say Glencairns all the time.
It drives me insane.
And he was like, well, what do you call those things on the trail? And I'm like, Carns. He's like, that's not right either. I don't know why I have such a tough time with that one.
Well, cheers, Whiskey Eyes, to your two cats. Doesn't matter if they're sweet or not. They're just the best.
Oh,
Jason, thank you so much. Oh, here we go. Our honeymoon babies, twin Siamese brothers from different mothers, are having their 16th birthday in late March. Nick and Leo.
Nick and Leo's great names.
That's cute.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a little a read through.
My big boy Howie was 18 months, and on New Year's Eve.
18 months. Oh. All right, we've got.
It's been a few lives, and I'm back enjoying a pour of Russell's 10 with you fine folks. Cheers. Cheers, Sting the Third. Welcome. Enjoy that, Russell's. We sure do.
Here, I'll let you do the honors of that one.
It's 3
years.
Is this a cork pop?
Is this the one you wanted next?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it is a cork pop. Oh my goodness. So this is a 114 proof single barrel. This is one of our giveaway bottles, one of our giveaway samples.
Yeah.
This is 64% corn, 24% wheat, and 12% malted barley. Copper pot distilled from a single fermented batch using our sweet mash process. Put into the barrel at 110 proof. I love that it gets stronger in the barrel. That's so cool.
Love it.
Well, I mean, they generally do, but still love the idea. Oh.
Mine was better.
Well, you know, smells good. We actually haven't had a wheated Wilderness Trail bourbon.
Probably since the tasting. I'm sure we had one on the tasting, right?
Right. Yeah, it's been a long time.
How much am I pouring here?
Enough.
I'm trying to be more judicious of my pours. Is that the right way to use that?
Yeah.
In 2022. I felt like last year on some of the live streams I got a little heavy-handed.
Welcome, Patrick Q. Good to see you.
I suppose only makes things more fun.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah. Actually, this smells quite different from the other one.
Totally different. Well, it's also 14 proof points higher. Bottle 153 of 206. Non-chill filtered, of course.
Light oaky. Yeah, there's some light oakiness. Nice vanilla in there.
There's pear on here.
Ooh.
Smells like my grandma's pear tree, because we would always get to those pears a little bit late. They'd be a little mushy.
Yeah, you're a pear guy.
I am a pear guy.
Yeah.
I like the texture. I like the flavor.
I know you hate cheersing all the time, but...
I'll cheers for this. This is pretty good whiskey.
Well, this is completely different than the last thing. I don't know why I was thinking it would taste similar. It's very farmy.
There is pear juice for a moment there.
When I breathed in while I was taking that sip, I had like almost like trees, like a wheat field. So it's not trees, but like a wheat field.
Little trees.
Like it was blowing, you know, like the wind was blowing, and you know, you were kind of stuck in the graininess and
stuck in the graininess. The bourbon man. Stuck in the graininess. Oh, Stuck in the Graininess would be a great like album.
Oh.
It could be our new wave album.
Yes, because that's what we do over here.
All the sounds are made by just cork pops.
Yeah. I can make that happen. We'd sell one album. Actually, you might sell a bunch, and then you'd get a really bad review and end of the career.
Yeah, shut it down.
It'd be totally fine. Seems like a lot of work. I'm always looking for the least amount of work.
Kenny's got some Cooper's Craft 100 for all you cats. There you go. For Cooper. Finally tried EC Toasted Barrel over the holidays. It was yummy. Have you tried it? Yes. Not our favorite expression.
Wait, the
Elijah Craig one, yeah.
So we've done I think we've done a review of it.
We also did a blind tasting against 1910.
Yeah.
Cooper's Craft Barrel Reserve,
yeah.
And another Woodford Double Oak.
Yeah. I will agree. It was not my favorite expression. However, we did drink it over the summer at a campfire. Right, we were camping, and we just brought it along just because we didn't have very much left. And and it was delicious outside by the campfire.
It works in certain environments.
And I don't know if it was just, we said like that toastedness. It was late. It was a little cool.
It's also great in eggnog.
And it's perfect in eggnog.
Yeah. But for toasted stuff,
people do love the Elijah Craig toasted.
It's a little too spicy for my taste. This, by the way, when you have a bowl of oatmeal
Mhm.
and you put the butter
Yes.
in, and then you put the brown sugar on, and you get that slurry of sugary butter, like dark brown sugary butter. I was about to take another sip, and as I lifted it up, I realized that I was still tasting that, and I was like, no, just put it back down and enjoy it because that finish is incredible. This is, yeah, super fruity, like,
I'm almost getting like a lemon curd.
yeah.
Are you? Because I've never said that
I'm
term
getting a
before.
curd, but I don't know about lemon. A pear curd.
You are
There may
stuck
be
on the
some-
pear, and I don't eat
There's
pear.
a little
so,
citrus zest here.
Yeah.
It looks like Phil's drinking moonshine out of the mason jar and whiskey out of the Karen, my hero.
Now the palate isn't citrusy at all. Sorry, I just keep going back to the glass. The palate isn't citrusy at all. It's something about the nose I find so intriguing.
Yeah, and going back to EC Elijah Craig
Yeah.
Toasted for a second, everybody likes it except for us.
I do feel like that's true.
Every other, I mean, the other channel reviews that we've seen of it,
Yeah.
like I
I
couldn't
think
believe
it
it when
made
we.
some top lists before.
Yeah, when we
Yeah.
after we did that blind tasting, I was like, I'm gonna see what everybody else thinks of this. Maybe we're dead wrong.
Everywhere.
Apparently we are.
Yeah.
Everything's palate preference, but yeah, that one was one that was very strange to us.
Yeah.
Welcome, Kevin O'Keefe. Good to see you.
Hey.
Liking that Wild Turkey 101 in the photo.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, cheers. This is
What do you think?
mighty fine.
And
I'm not a big
you're not a
bourbon
wheat guy. I
I'm
know.
not at all. This is great. Man, it's a good thing that I didn't try this before we made our best of 2021 bourbons list, because as far as wheated goes, again, this is a single barrel. We tried to stay away from single barrels,
Right.
but this is right up there with the best wheated bourbons I've ever had.
And you're not a wheated person.
Not.
I like the wheated. I like the little bit of mustiness that comes with these. Every time I drink one of these, it reminds me of our tasting at the distillery.
Oh, that was great.
And
I want to say one thing about that real quick, because I want to hear. I love this story, but the earthiness that you get from some wheated bourbons, that makes me feel like connected to how it was made. Like there's something about the farminess of it. I don't know if it's nostalgia or what brings me back. I love it. That I like about it. But yeah, tell us about our experience at the.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, it kind of felt like maybe I drank too much or something when we did the tasting. So you know, at every distillery tour, you get to taste all the products at the end. And Phil and I were like literally the only ones that drank our samples.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like everyone just took like a sip, and you could tell everyone was just like, it just seems so crazy to me that if you don't drink bourbon or whiskey or rye or whatever you're drinking, that you would. I mean, the distillery tours are very cool, so I will go there.
Yeah.
Like I keep thinking,
honestly,
like if my mom went to Kentucky, she took a distillery tour, she'd be fascinated by all the architecture and the buildings and stuff, and that she wouldn't drink anything.
Well, it's I like the idea that people are going there and getting introduced to bourbon and whiskey in general, and new flavors and all that sort of thing. Wilderness Trail, I don't think had anything under 100 proof. And that might be the thing that turns off new drinkers.
Oh, that's true.
I think that's, but regardless, at the end, when they're like, what was your favorite? And, like, they give you like a bourbon
Phil and I were just like shooting like.
We're like, I like this one. I like this one. And everybody was like, I liked the chocolate that we got, the little chocolate ball. It was like,
I did feel like
I
maybe
actually forgot about the chocolate ball.
I actually felt like I maybe found my my lane in school. Like when I went to like educational school, I was like hiding in the back row. I didn't want to answer any questions. But we're like, when it comes to like going on these distillery tours, I'm like my hands up, asking questions about the process, like drinking. I'll tell you which one I like and don't like. Like I was all into it.
Well, we've gotten some invites to tour and taste and record videos at several distilleries just in the last couple of days. Actually, it's been
very exciting.
Since we hit 5K subscribers. It's been really wild what's happened. But so yeah,
we've made it, guys.
We're making it. But I'm excited. I'm excited to go to these distilleries, do these tours, do these tastings, and then make videos and share them with everybody. Because that like you just said, you're excited about learning more and experiencing everything. So if Julie's excited about learning something, we're gonna do it until she's sick of it, because it doesn't happen all the time.
No, and I give up really fast. So I mean, the fact that we've been doing this channel for almost like for not quite a year and a half, but a year and change, and I haven't been like throwing the towel yet is pretty substantial. Like means
I've probably come closer than you a
yeah,
couple of
like
times.
which means that I actually have like I'm having a good time, so that's always good.
I want to talk real quick about what Dr. Dubs just said here. I don't like toasted barrel bourbons, not even 1910. So 1910, 1910, I do like because it's probably because it's the least sweet of the toasted barrel bourbons.
Yeah.
Woodford hits my palate so sweet now that unless we're around the campfire, I really don't enjoy it. Same thing
Mhm.
for EC toasted barrel. Even at Bluegrass Distillers, it's okay,
Yeah.
but I think it's a little rough around the edges. There's not a ton of them that I'm crazy about toasted barrel flavor on. Maker's Mark seems to do it better than anybody else, except for
Mhm.
maybe 1910. But it's an interesting thing. Some of them do it so well. Nulu toasted rye. That's probably the best toasted rye I've ever had.
So good.
Delicious. What bottle you wanted to try this year? Good question, Nick. Probably the top of the list for me, the one I'm anticipating most. I think you are too. Wilderness Trail is doing a 8-year
Oh, I can't
version
wait.
this year, which Jared told us at Wilderness Trail, their head distiller. I haven't heard anybody else say it, so I wonder if he told us that in confidence that we've been telling everybody.
Wow.
Jared, if you're here, let us know. Let us
Yeah.
know what if we shouldn't have said anything. That's the bottle for me that I'm most excited about, quite honestly, because I'm impressed by everything that they do, and we love seeing that they're growing so
Mhm.
quickly. They're building the Rick House is going up. It's like watching a movie,
Yeah.
and then like you look out and like the aliens have landed and they're building up their own
Yeah.
world. It's like that, but with bourbon, which is great.
And I'm such a happy-go-lucky type of drinker that I'm not sure what I'd be most excited with. To be honest, Phil does all of. I mean, you know this if you watch our live streams or anything else. Phil does all the leg room, the leg.
I wish I had more legroom. I'm
Yeah.
a tall guy. I'm a big guy.
And he's like, "This is coming out. This is coming out. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be awesome." And I'm like, "I'm ready," and I'm cool, and I'm like waiting. So I am excited about that.
Yeah.
I will say that I got my Old Forester birthday bourbon last year.
We got a sample of it.
Or sample, yeah, sample.
Yeah, we've never
we
seen
got
it.
it. We got it at.
Outside of a bottle that was set in front of us to take a photo for Instagram.
Oh, yeah, they put it in front of you for as long as you want.
Which was embarrassing because I was just like,
I wasn't
take a
embarrassed.
photo like a jerk. I just should be enjoying this whiskey.
I feel like I'm good. No, I'm just kidding. That's a good question. I never think in terms of that because you always just come home every week with a surprise bottle, and I'm like, sounds great.
Yeah. Well,
I rely on Phil and my trailhead people to
Angela
lead me
and
in the
Justin
lead me in the right direction.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Justin at Trailhead, I probably wouldn't know half of what's coming out because I honestly, it's tough to keep tabs on everything. But yeah, this Wilderness Trail, the 8-year that's supposedly coming out, we're very excited about.
Yeah.
Only tried Wilderness Trail rye. I guess I need to try some others. Absolutely, all the cask strength stuff has been mind blowing. By the way, the previous bottle we got kiwi on, and this one I'm getting a ton of pear on.
Yeah,
there's something different because those aren't fruit notes that I usually get from whiskeys.
Yeah,
I don't know. I always say that their stuff tastes clean. Maybe it's a sweet mash. Maybe it's just because I don't know what it could be. But interesting that I get so much fruit on these. We have 4 cats. Lord, come save me.
I love it. I love all these cat people.
Yeah,
I could very easily become a crazy cat lady, except that I get so frustrated because I'm always like, we only have 1 cat, and I'm just like, and now he's old, and so I always feel bad about leaving him, and so I'm
Norman
like,
sleeps on your face pretty much every single night.
Yeah, and he's getting old, and so like he's now grown this like attachment, so. It's just like he follows me around the house. I mean,
he's a social guy. You know, he gets lonely.
Yeah, and then like every night it's like he waits, and then like he just like sleeps like right here, or like now he just like cuddles me, and it's one of those things where it's just like your heart feels so huge because of these little creatures just love you so much, and so I don't know. I mean,
that's how you explained it to your parents when we said we were getting married.
This
little creature loves me so much. Doesn't he look helpless and hopeless? And there I just stood with I looked like Droopy the dog at the time. I've grown up a lot.
You were wearing like the baggiest pants. It was what? I mean,
1999.
Yeah, late night. Yeah, the baggiest pants in the
Yeah,
world.
that was kind of the worst.
Mm.
I could see why parents would not be impressed by me. So what's the chances Bardstown Fusion 6 cures his cold or COVID or whatever it is? What's the proof on that? I bet it does okay.
Yeah.
I think you do. I'll think you do just fine, Ken. As your doctor, which
Right.
I am, I'm your doctor.
I will say the amount of drinking we did in the month of December, I think it staved off some
Right.
some illnesses.
Yeah.
Plus, we had no
It
time
didn't
to
stop
do.
my liver from crying.
No,
at night,
plus we had no time to do anything else, like anything social. So
right.
yeah, so
Yeah, hard to get sick when you
hard
never
to get
ever
sick when
ever
you never
see
leave the
anybody.
house. Happy birthday!
Raising our glasses high for 5K subscriber milestone. One of our favorite Julie lines from last year, the Bourbon Van. We're scrappy.
I'm keeping that going.
You've had some, yeah, right.
I don't, we're never gonna be professional.
One of these days, we are going to do a single barrel pick from somewhere, and we're going to call it Wackadoo. Because,
Maybe.
in your honor.
Would anyone buy that? That seems
Would anybody
like
buy a Wackadoo?
that sounds like a terrible marketing name. Like, like no one's gonna buy a.
I think it's weird enough to do well.
That's true. That's a good point. Oh boy, what did I just do here?
Jeff Perkins is here with the greatest photo of all time. Immediately after taking that photo in 4th grade, he walked outside and sold his dad's 1975 Charger. He made himself about 4,500. Never told his dad what happened. I don't know. Whenever I see a photo like that, I have to create a backstory for it. Thank you so much, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. It is a great photo. Every live stream we mentioned how great a photo that is, I think.
Was it a Chevelle? I think it was probably a Chevelle. That's what he's. Sorry.
What about
the car right? And with the jacket like that, I figure it's got to be a Chevelle.
Did you hear that?
What the hell was that?
I think someone just like tearing it up outside, tearing around the corners in our slushiness. Ooh.
Keith, this is a good question. Have you tried the Wild Turkey 1 Master's Keep Toasted Bourbon? We have. Actually, we tried it on was it our 1-year anniversary live stream?
Yeah.
I think it was.
It was all the ones, remember? You put a lot of thought into that.
I did. Yeah, sometimes I'm pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Master's Keep was, I really liked it. Julie wasn't that crazy about it. And then when we were doing our end of year, like putting bottles together to see what we liked best, it just fell off. Wasn't quite there. It was a bummer because it might be the most expensive bottle in our collection.
Well, and that sounds like it's not good. Like the way that you're saying it, and that's not true.
It's very good whiskey. It's just for the price.
There's something about the flavor profile that is different that doesn't speak to me. So, but I know it's made a lot of top whatever of the year lists. For me, I don't know. There's just something about some of the other Wild Turkey products that
circling me like a shark.
I know he was over here sitting. That I like better. I'm excited about it. I think the bottle is amazingly gorgeous.
The presentation's incredible.
I don't know. It drank a little hot for me.
Well, some of that whiskey is 14 years old. I suspect that.
And I'm hoping that it opens up a little bit. Yeah.
It is good. Of the toasted whiskeys, it might be my ultimate favorite. If I had to pick one.
Yeah.
1910 would be right there, but yeah.
Oh, creaky and cracky in this chair.
Try a 60-40 blend of rare breed and Woodford double oak to cut the sweetness and a tad and make a great whiskey. That's actually a really interesting idea.
I like both of those, but sometimes I find Woodford double oak to be just a little bit too sweet.
What is that character from? Why do I recognize that character? It makes me smile. It's the devil from something. I don't remember.
You're asking the wrong girl.
Over Lodge is wondering if you're ARP members now. We got an ARP envelope.
We get ARP envelopes a lot.
We got one the other day though, and I was like, well, that's just not the best Christmas gift.
Well, and also update your records. We're not there yet. We don't need to be looking. We don't need to be thinking.
Maybe it was addressed to Norman. I didn't even check that.
Oh,
come on, bud.
Let's get them.
Come on.
We could use all the
let's go
help we can get.
Do you want to give Norman some treats?
Should we show?
Norman does a trick for his treats, and I think we should show it off. Let's do one. Cheers to Eric Larson. Cheers, welcome. Good to see you always. I'm so distracted because I want to give Norman a treat.
Well, I could just shake the treats.
Look when Phil goes into his falsetto. Oh, what is that? Come on. Good boy. Look at him jump. 16 years old. He can still jump higher than I can at any age.
I don't think this is going gonna work. We always do this on the ground.
He'll do great. He'll do great.
All right.
Great. Here, take the bottle out of the way.
Okay. We'll see if this works, guys. I don't know how long it took us to do this, but ready, buddy? No. Don't. No. See, hold on. Okay. You're on camera, dude. This is your debut. Yeah.
Look at that fist bump. Good boy.
So he fist bumps for treats.
I know. Good boy. That was close enough. He does better sometimes than other times.
Is that good?
Give him one more.
All right. One more, because you're taking up the whole screen. Happy birthday. Oh.
Look at him. What a fist bump. That was a great one. And now this is the important part.
When you're done, you just have to say no more.
Give him a wave. Let him know you're done. And now he's cool.
Well, we'll see if he's cool. Usually he gets 6 treats. So, he did a little.
There you go. That's the circus act in the
See what
Bourbon
you-
Band household.
So dogs can shake, roll, bark on command, sit, do all the things. But cats can fist bump, and I think that's pretty awesome.
All right.
Yeah. Now we've created an afternoon or an early evening monster.
This is great. I want to say that women's trail was that bottle was, as much as I liked everything I drank tonight, that's easily the best thing I've had. That was terrific.
Oh, and
that is part of the 2-ounce sample giveaway we're doing
Yeah.
tonight. If you're in, $5 gets you an entry. 3 2-ounce samples of Wilderness Trail.
Yep.
There might be some cat fur in it. We don't know.
Probably.
They're all cask strength. 1 rye mash bill bourbon, 1 wheat mash bill bourbon.
Yeah.
Or you can get a T-shirt. Up to you.
if you're not a whiskey drinker, then you can get a T-shirt too.
If you've had it, which is better, BTAC rye or Wilderness Trail rye? I'm going to say Wilderness Trail. We've
Have
only
we
had
had BTAC
samples.
rye?
We've only had samples of it. Yeah, you actually chose rare breed rye over the Handy
interesting.
Sazerac rye. The 18-year, and then we had, I think there's another one, but I think, is it just the Sazerac rye? I can't remember, but yeah, you chose the rare breed rye over
There
it.
you go.
And the Wilderness Trail rye, this bottle here, that's our whiskey. That's our rye whiskey of the year. So
We cork pop that with our friend Jason, right?
yeah.
And I was like running around doing something crazy. I think I had to work late. And Phil's like, "Here, just try this." I mean, I didn't do this, but I took a quick sip and I put it on the table and I ran into the other room and I came quickly back and I was like, "What did I just drink? This was so delicious."
I think Phil's beard has grown a 1/4 inch down on stream. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I trimmed down the crazy gray ones.
It looks good though.
Yeah. It looked like a psycho otherwise.
Uh-oh, we got them all riled up.
Yeah, he's hunting for treats over there. Sometimes we put treats around the house when we give him treats. So now he's going to all the places, just kind of destroying the house.
There's a beautiful vanilla finish on this. I will say, so this is interesting because you liked this one better. I liked the 6-year, 100 proof.
Yep.
That was my jam.
This one's a little younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my jam for sure. So
But we have 1 bottle left.
But that's good.
That's the bourbon.
That's
for
good.
you. We
That's
don't agree
good.
on
Like
anything.
that, we like them both. I mean, I like them both. They're so delicious. It's interesting that you like the wheat one because you're not a wheat.
If you're just joining us and you see that Wendy says, "I'm in for 10 wackadoos," and you're confused, I'm not going to explain it because I think it's funny.
I really would like to put on. We don't have any resolutions or anything. We're taking
You wrote 30 resolutions the other day. What
Those
are you
are
talking about?
personal resolutions, not channel resolutions. We don't have any channel resolutions this year because I'm trying to just keep an open mind and see what happens. We're running into January. We're slowing it down. We had a very busy December, so we're doing a little slow roll into 2022. But I would like to inquire about a barrel pick. I think that would be fun. Even if we just somehow end up with like 100 bottles of Bourbon Band
The
whiskey.
trickiest part is legality. How do we
our-
ship it? Like we need to figure out the
Oh,
logistics of
that's
it.
true.
But we are on it. We're working
Yeah.
on it. And I've been working with a couple of different distilleries trying to figure it out. So
Yeah.
it is hopefully happening.
And we know you guys would,
Yeah.
are involved. I mean, would like us to do that. We've heard from many carrying that over from 2021. Many people.
Many of people.
Yeah.
Because Julie's from Gothic England. She wants to know what many of people like. Which Wilderness Trail bottle is your favorite? For me, it is cask strength rye. Any single barrel cask strength
Yeah.
rye. Every time I've had them, they've been excellent.
Yeah.
Same for you?
Well, yeah, that one that I had was amazing. I'll tell you at the end of this night.
Oops. Congrats on 5K. Keep the content coming. We will, John. Thank you very much. This is not a cork pop. We tried this on a live stream. I'm not sure exactly how long ago.
Do you want to take us through?
This is a bottle 141 of 205.
Yeah.
What's there more you wanted to know? This is the 64% corn, 24% rye, 12% malted barley. All the same information, but 110 proof. And did you see an age on these somewhere? There it is. 4 years, 5 months.
Okay.
They tell you the yeast strain. It's just amazing. I love that they're so into the yeast. As former homebrewers who just haven't done it in a while, yeast strain matters. Like hugely matters. So that's fascinating to me. I'm glad that they do that.
And back to that, the
just
glass
empty
just
glasses?
smell. I mean, if you don't feel like drinking the rest of the night, just smell your empty glass. It's just so delicious.
It's amazing what turns people on. What's the cat drinking? Well, he's drinking Julie's water so far.
True. He is all on fire. He's just like bouncing from counter to couch, back to counter to couch. He just ran into the window, so we'll see how that goes.
David, this is interesting here. Blend rare breed, 2 single barrel Russell's Reserve store picks. We haven't found any yet. So if you know where they are in Oregon, let us know because we're again be in Portland this weekend. 1/3 each. Poor man's Russell's 13. That would be an interesting video.
There's some like really nice.
Any excuse to drink Russell's 13.
There's some good recipes in this live stream. I'm gonna have to go back and look at this.
Yeah, we're gonna pay attention. Yeah.
I know it's not a cork pop, but I still like to hear it.
30/70 blend.
Oh goodness. Nice alto bass.
Alto bass.
Well, isn't that the two lower ones?
It is 2 different things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or tenor bass. Maybe not alto bass. Was it a tenor bass? Those are the 2 lower tones, right? Tenor.
Did you hear 2 tones?
Well, it didn't seem bassy enough to be like a deep voice.
It wasn't a baritone. It was a high baritone.
Sure.
Okay. Have you tried a 30/70 blend of wild turkey and hibiki over lunch? Is that the hibiki harmony or something else? Because no, we've never tried that. We don't even have any Japanese whiskey in the house. We should though. We drank a lot of whiskey in Japan. It was almost exclusively Jim Beam.
No.
It was 108 degrees every day that we were there. It was so humid. We were sweating like crazy. And everywhere we went, they were like, "You want Jim Beam highball?" And I was like, "Yeah, we do."
So I do remember one specific incident where we went somewhere and I wanted like I was like, "Oh, I want to drink something Japanese." And I didn't realize it was a scotch she was offering. Remember?
Yeah, scotch. No, it wasn't because it wasn't Japanese. It was scotch. She had bought, for some reason, this lady had like 7,000 bottles of Glen something.
Yeah.
And it wasn't good.
No, whatever it was
we
like
felt bad not ordering it.
It was like the smokiest, peatiest, but like not in a good way, like thing that I've ever had. And I don't know if I think she duped the Americans into helping her.
I think she just thought, do you want to try something different?
And I thought
she also poured me a gin and tonic with no tonic.
Yeah, and I think we ended up switching. I think I ended up drinking the gin and tonic. I was like, you could have this one.
I was like, I'll drink the whiskey.
Yeah.
She was nice though. She knew all about Clifford Brown.
Oh my gosh.
Which was fun.
It was amazing.
She knew jazz, and that was good enough for me. I didn't care what I was drinking.
Yeah.
Sagamore Spirit Rye, Brute Cone, welcome. That Sagamore Spirit is in Maryland. There, we've been talking to Brian.
Yeah, these are beefy
from Sagamore.
corks.
They are beefy corks.
Yeah,
like beefy.
Beefy.
We talked to Brian from Sagamore Spirit. We're gonna go and visit them and visit their farm and do a tour and tasting as soon as we can.
Wait, is that up in Portland, Maine?
It is in Maryland.
Oh, Maryland.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're doing cool things. We like that brand. We were not crazy about this cask strength rye when we first opened it, and then it just changes and changes. And now where we're at in that bottle, it's great. And it's one that's strictly MGP. It doesn't have their juice in it, so we're actually really excited to try their stuff.
And if you watch, I just keep thinking back to the tournament in December. It blows my mind how much I was enjoying that.
Oh, okay. All right, I see how it is. So don't mix your hibiki.
Oh.
Dry January, love some wilderness trip. Every time I see wild turkey, WT, I want to say wild turkey. 6 years top notch. Got mine a day or two before you did in Kentucky. Nice.
Oh my gosh. They all smell different, which obviously they should. This one's lovely. You walked us through this already.
Yeah.
Wasn't paying attention. But
So Joe, I don't know. I might be way behind here. This is actually a rye mash bill. There's no wheat in this one, and that is the one that I've historically preferred. Is their rye mash bill, the 24%. It's a high rye or high wheat, however you like it. So
it does smell like a high rye.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
The nose is wonderful. Ooh, there's a pepperiness to this one.
Super brown sugary though.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's savory.
Wow.
We haven't opened this bottle in a long time, and I wish we had. This is great.
Wow. I like this one. I mean, I liked them all, but wow, this one's good. They do a good rye.
Yeah. Well, this isn't even the rye whiskey. This is the rye mash.
I mean, but it's a high rye. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang. The bourbon band. Dang.
Ooh, there's a nice sweetness there too. There's just a little hint of cherry in there. So much oak.
Yeah.
But it's got nice spice to it.
The balance on this is ridiculous.
I like this one.
Yeah.
And it's 4.5 years.
Okay, remember?
Yep.
King peppermints. The
those
big white
mints.
ones.
Yeah.
You guys remember those? King peppermints. That's what I'm getting on the finish of this. And those were great because they weren't overpowering. They were super sweet. Ooh. I've never gotten that on a whiskey before. That is fantastic. Balcones cast strength rye is excellent if you love coffee and dark chocolate.
I do love those.
We have to try that out. We haven't had any Balcones yet. We haven't bought any. The other day I got to try a single malt.
Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to try a single malt from them. It was a 108 proof, I think. It was some sort of cast strength.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. A ton of fruit on it. And I looked for it today when I was at the liquor store, and I didn't see it. We'll have to see if we can find some. Tim George says, best cat trick ever. Go Norman. There you go. He'll do anything for food. We probably could have taught him something more complicated.
Yeah.
That was the easiest thing to do.
Also, like, he's so squirrely. Like, there's no way that he would sit. Like, dogs. I grew up in a dog family. All my siblings have dogs.
When you said you grew up in a dog family, I just pictured you out in the wild.
Just me with all the dogs.
Just like a wolf pack.
Well, I probably would be fine out there, actually, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, you probably laugh at their jokes.
But I just think it's funny, like, the different dispositions of dogs versus cats. Like, dogs literally sit, stay. Like, the whole thing, like, throw food across the room.
The only time Norman stays is if you try to get him to come.
He'd give you the middle paw and be like, I'm just gonna go eat that? You're crazy, lady.
Yeah, try to put a treat on his nose and see how many fingers you come up with.
I mean, it's just, cats are the best.
Joe says my next door neighbor just spent New Year's Eve at Multnomah Whiskey Library. That's one of our absolute favorites. Our friend Grizz got somebody gave him a gift certificate to that place for his birthday or something a couple years ago. And we went there and had a little bit of everything. It was awesome.
It felt like one of those places that we didn't belong.
They put us in a back room, like by ourselves at this big table.
Yeah, we got like a private room.
What was that about?
It's like if you're in Portland.
We didn't even have a channel then.
Yeah, you do have to get a reservation.
We were nobodies.
But if you can get in there, it is just like so beautiful, and the whiskey. I mean, I just am in love. Like, it's just so cool. And we actually haven't been there since we had this.
I want to clarify. I made it. It might have sounded there like I was like, well, now we have a channel. We expect it. No, it was just like nobody would have known us anyways. But like we went in there and felt like royalty because that's how they treat you there.
But maybe they were putting us in the back room because they were like, these people don't belong.
No, they treated us awesome in there. It's an awesome place. If you're in Portland, Oregon, go to Multnomah Whiskey Library if you can get there. Yeah, there's a lounge downstairs because sometimes it's hard to get into because I think you have to have a reservation.
You do have to have a reservation.
But that lounge down there has all the same stuff. I understand they'll bring it down for you. It's just a different world down there. But yeah, the library is amazing. It's so fun.
And our friend Grant shared his gift certificate with us, if I recall correctly. Correct. Yeah, and that was just very sweet. And it was before we even got into all of this craziness.
Look at Bill Becker. He just punched out the town bully, and then he went and had Necco wafers. And a chocolate malt.
His face is really adorable because it looks like it's when I'm trying to be serious, but I'm like gonna laugh at any moment. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, look at him. He knows that when he gets home, his mom's gonna yell at him, but he's still proud of what he did.
But he's still good. Yeah, we're all good.
You have a unicorn bottle that obtained in 2022. Honestly, I think we already got it. This Four Roses, we didn't even know it existed until it was kind of like in front of us all of a sudden. We're like, yeah. I don't honestly know what's upcoming. The only like I know a few things that are coming because people have told us about them. I'm kind of the worst at like paying attention. Like I know the things that I know, and beyond that, I just hope for the best.
Yeah.
That might be our new tagline.
Well, but we just hope for the best.
Bourbon.
We hope for the best. I feel like there's a little bit of good karma in the fact that we don't expect things. We don't. I mean, everyone always wants things, but there's some good karma, and like we're okay if like things pass by us, and then somehow good fortune, the Four Roses.
Yeah, we've been
lands on our doorstep.
Even that Booker's up there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's a lot of people can't get Bookers. So when we find out, we're super lucky. This is the whiskey of life for me. It's delicious. Yeah, no, we've been very fortunate. Bourbon of the week is here. Happy birthday, Norman.
Norman, say hi to
Cheers, Chris. Welcome.
Chris and family. Lovely.
I think Julie just fist bumped for a treat.
I would.
You would.
Phil's
CBD and a rye is a great high rye. Haven't tried that yet, but we might.
I like that high rye. Clever. That makes me happy.
These
as
older lounge fellas.
As long as
I'm very interested in seeing what's going to occur here. I
think it's the sweatshirt. I think they're really feeling the sweatshirt.
This guy's like a full moon out there.
Yeah. I like the CBD and high rye comment. That made me laugh. But I really hope that whiskeys don't get into the CBD mixture bandwagon like all these other like beers are doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a wine one, a seltzer. Like I'm just like, take your CBD and then drink your whiskey.
Well, there's
drink your whiskey.
Well, they do the CBD thing down the street at the bottle shop. They have a cocktail there. That's their house cocktail. The house cocktail is called the Gin and Chronic.
It's great name, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got a name that good, we're all for it.
Yeah.
Canadian Chris is doing a Lot 40 Dark Oak, 100% rye, 48% ABV, exclusive to Canada. We got to get to Canada. That sounds amazing.
I like Canada.
Yeah.
It's cold there right now. I'm not going to go right now.
No, we're going south.
It's cold enough here.
Yeah.
It's way colder over there.
Our next destination is Las Vegas, Palm Springs, that sort of thing.
Gonna make that happen.
I think, okay. Last call for entries, because we're getting there. Last call for entries into this. The Lot 40 Dark Rye will get south soon, according to Dr. Don. Appreciate that. That sounds pretty good. Last call for entries to our whiskey flight or t-shirt giveaway. It's 3 2-ounce samples of cask strength Wilderness Trail. There's a rye mash bill bourbon, and a wheated mash bill bourbon, or any shirt that we sell in the store. Yeah. Also, use code Norman in the store to get 10% off any order over $50 through Sunday. That was Norman's idea. And
he wants to share the love. Oh, do we have the new t-shirt too? So we have one. It's now we have this in sweatshirt and t-shirt, but then we also have the pause for bourbon, right? Oh no, that was a different idea. We have
bourbon. No bourbon. Yeah, we have a Screaming Norman shirt that he looks insane on. We highly recommend it.
Poor Phil. I've always
Julie has a lot of ideas.
You know what would be really great if we did this thing, and he's like, yeah, you should do that. I'm like, I don't have that creative capability. I'm just the idea girl over here.
Holy smokes!
I love it.
Whiskey. Jeez, it's like It's like
I'm glad we saved this for last.
It's like brown sugar cola liquor.
I just keep. Sounds delicious.
Brown sugar cola liquor. I'm wondering if that could be a good brand for something. Probably not.
Your brand.
Probably something illegal. Okay, so we are at 129.13. In 45 seconds, we are going to randomize that, and we're going to pull our first winner. So last call, anybody that wants to be in, I highly recommend the Norman onesie.
That was so cute.
The only person that's gotten one is Bourbon of the Week, Chris's baby, who's so sweet. There's Russ coming through at the last second. He's in under the wire, Rusty. And by the way, Russ, we're gonna sip those whiskeys. Well, at least we're gonna sip the Firefly next Thursday on our Patreon live stream. If you want to join us, join Patreon. next Thursday at 5 o'clock. We'll go live with that.
I'm excited.
Yeah. How about giving a van full of bourbon away?
Oh, I wish.
We've seen the van full of bourbon, and we were
It was
nervous.
stressful.
It was nerve-wracking to cross state lines, man. I'm
It
telling
was
you.
very stressful. Never doing that again.
Norman coins. We did some Norman coins.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
out of them.
Wait.
We have two.
We have
These are
two
ours.
left, actually, and then we're gonna have to do our second thing. Norman coins.
Yeah, Norman was on the last one. I don't think he'll be on the next one. The next one I've got a different design idea for.
You look at him and he's like, what?
Ken V, here's the next 5K. Cheers.
Thanks, Ken V.
We're
We'll
there.
see.
I took us into overtime.
You did take us into overtime.
All right. We are ready. We want to.
We're ready to party.
You want to
Is that
randomize those, and I'm going to tell Siri to do good here.
All right.
Turn up the ringer. That's not what I want. All right.
I'm not ready yet. Oh, this is what I want.
Oh my goodness, the volume on Siri is too much.
That's what I figured.
Okay, don't talk to me. We're not talking to you right now, Siri.
Oops.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Here we go.
Oh, we got another one.
We got another one.
Oh,
Gotta get
hold
another
on. I
Last
got
one in, Justin Delcourt. Welcome. Cheers.
We didn't miss you. Hold on a second. I don't want to.
Everybody just imagine Wendy doing a drum roll. Here we go.
Wendy, so sweet. I love
it.
that. Okay, let me randomize one more time.
How many entries do we have?
I like it. 54.
54. Okay.
Let's go for it. Ooh.
Choose a number between 1 and 54.
The answer is 29.
All right. So the first one entry is
Whiskey
29.
Eyes.
Whiskey Eyes. Leon and Tricia, let us know. Would you like the Wilderness Trail flight?
Yeah.
Or any shirt in our store?
Yeah.
Let us know.
We'll reach out to thebourbonvan@gmail.com.
Yeah. Email us at thebourbonvan@gmail.com.
We'll be in touch. We've got your info too.
All right. You want to pull that line out of there and we'll go again?
Yeah.
Or should I just go again?
Yeah. And I'll just cross that off.
Look at you. She knows how to use the strike through, and that's important.
I do a lot of spreadsheets, unfortunately. I hate them. All right, let's go.
Pick a number between 1 and 54.
The answer is 23.
Oh, mama.
I don't know why I showed it to the computer. I could have put it next to the microphone.
Holy smokes. Happy birthday, Eric C.
Look at Eric C coming through. Look at that. Wow. Message us on Patreon or shoot us an email.
Unbelievable.
Let us know what you prefer, either the 3 samples or the shirt. Wow. How about that? So we've got...
It's birthday to birthday.
How about that? I love it.
I'm so excited. That makes me happy. Normally.
I'm going to put this back up because look at me being on top of it. It's just like CNN over here.
Wait, are you Wolf Blitzer? Isn't he the guy that always does like the pointing and then stuff flies in from all the things?
I'm Wolf Dog Blitzer.
Yeah. Dog the bounty hunter Blitzer.
No.
That wasn't a good.
Why do I feel offended?
Okay.
Well,
thank you
that's
guys.
it. We did
So
it.
we're gonna continue
Well,
drinking.
we've got whiskey left in the glass. We may as well hang around.
Yeah. Thanks for joining Norman's 16th birthday. We're happy that he made it around the sun one more time.
Man.
You never know.
Yeah, and if we hadn't found out that part we've been missing for the van was going to be here, seriously, next week we were going to leave and head to Vegas. So, still hoping to get down there soon. We've got to go to Smoke Wagon anyways. We've got one more bottle to pick up for one of our winners from the Advent tournament anyways.
Yeah, they're unshippable.
Yeah.
Because they're here, and we're unshippable here.
Of all the places, you say, okay, everybody in, and if you win, we'll ship you a bottle unless you can't get it shipped to
You're like, what are the odds that like the 4 people you can't ship to in the United States are gonna win? And we got one.
Well, we do have to say thank you to everybody for entering tonight, and for following us. 5K subscribers is crazy.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I feel shocked, Cotton.
And we say 5K. I'm just going to double check. I'm just going to check something real quick. I want to see where we're at.
I know. We kind of slowed our roll those first 2 weeks of January.
Well, we started with 5,196. Now we have 5,186. So YouTube took some subscribers away tonight. They do that from time to time.
They do. And they give them back.
Yeah. Well, one day we got 39 randomly.
they like to play games with our hearts.
Yeah.
Like the song says.
It looks like a heartbeat monitor.
Yeah.
When you look at, I don't know why. Well, either way, we're almost at 5,200, and that's crazy. It feels incredible.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. You know what? Last year,
yeah, it's amazing.
last year at this time, I actually looked up some chats that I was having with my friends at the time. And I was like, I'm really happy with how the Advent tournament went. And if we hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, that would be a great goal. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
And then on New Year's Eve, we hit 5K. So literally 5 times
Was that
more.
on New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve, 5 times more than my
what a
wildest
party.
imagination. Can't believe it. Still can't believe it. So
Yeah.
if you're not a Patreon yet, Patreon is that's where our next live stream is going to be. So a week from now,
Yeah.
right? A week from tonight. So we will put that up on Patreon so that you guys know when to jump in as well. But I think this year things that we're looking forward to.
Oh, things we're looking forward to this year. I am looking for. I mean, I know they don't do. YouTube doesn't like our 5 Sip Fridays as much as I think I enjoy them and our Patreons enjoy them. But I'm very much looking forward to getting back into 5 Sip Fridays. We don't have any for the start of the year because Phil and I talked about it, and like the reason we love doing them is because usually we're like camping on the road. We're doing something. We're not, we're not sitting in this set right here. It's not set. This is actually like our kitchen, but like like right here. And so we're not doing them, until we actually can get back out there. We are hoping to do maybe like a snowshoe one or something to mix it up. So I really am looking forward to that. I'm also very much looking forward to Phil and I have big goals this year. Last year we were lucky enough to do a 50-day road trip. I have on my resolution list, I was like 50-50 on that last year, to be on the road twice. So once in the springtime, once in the fall. And I want to meet more of you guys, right? Like our patrons and stuff. We have so many daily and weekly interactions with people. We feel like we know them already. We're all friends. Yeah. And I'd love to just kind of get out and meet everyone face to face. It's always fun. Like
some of our best
people are always so unexpected.
Some of the best times that we had this year was when we met up with friends of the channel.
Yeah.
And they took us to their local distillery or just went and met them at a bar or something like that. That was the best stuff. So absolutely, the people are what makes it worth it. So that's why we still do it.
Yeah.
Peach Coke. Cheers, by the way.
Cheers, Peach Coke.
Good to see a Peach Coke.
Oh,
my least favorite YouTube name.
What, Peach Coke? Why is that your least?
Because it makes me think of the flavor of peach Coke and what it might be, and I don't care for it.
I like peaches. I like Coke. You're right. It does sound kind of weird.
You're coming to Alberta. Cheers, Chris. We've been there with the van actually. 2019.
Oh my gosh, we
went to Banff and we went to. Well, we went all around a little bit. We went through.
Everything feels like so long ago.
Kelowna.
To be perfectly honest.
Yeah, we actually loved it up there, and we'll be back as soon as we can.
Yeah,
we love going to Canada.
Agreed.
We gotta get that lot 40.
What about you? So I said, 5 Sip Fridays and meeting people, obviously. Is there something that you're looking for? Phil's more goal oriented, and I'm just more fun oriented. I mean, not that you're not fun oriented, but like as long as I'm having a good time, I'm rolling.
I feel a little offended again.
But Phil always wants a goal in mind. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I honestly, I think
if we were both out there just like shooting from the hip, like it'd be nonsense, which it already is. So
no, not really. I just keep plugging along, just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's fun. I think the thing I'm looking forward to most is tours and tastings, meeting distillery
tours and tastings,
folks. Yeah. We've got head distillers that we're familiar with now at 6 or 7 different distilleries that we want to do tours and tastings. We want to do videos of those, which is something that previously we've only done a couple, even like remotely small videos for our patrons. I'd like to do it right. You know, a proper sit down with distillers, taste their products, talk to them about why they think that a certain product or products are important, and really, bring some attention to the products that they're proud of. And more about the process, more about the exciting stuff that's out there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm stoked for is actually like meeting distillers, talking about their product, helping them get the word out about the stuff that's amazing, and then of course meeting more people. But no, just keep doing what we're doing. I don't know.
Plugging away.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun. That's what we said from the start. It's supposed to be fun. The day that it's not fun is the day that we'll just
hang.
Yeah, we'll hang it up and walk
We're
away.
wash out our whiskey glasses.
Yeah, but
Hopefully we're washing them
wash
out.
out the whiskey glasses and then just put this in our suitcases and walk away because it's the only thing that'll bring with us. But no, it's been a great. This past year was fantastic.
Yeah,
and
better than I could have ever anticipated.
Yeah, I think if there's a goal for next year, it's probably 10K subscribers.
Yeah.
Just go from 5K to 10K, and that's easier said than done. But
but
so far so good. You know, this community has been amazing. Whiskey Tube is amazing. We've already been talking to multiple other channels about doing some live streams with them.
Yeah.
Which will be fun and trying new things. But yeah, we've got a couple of things that I'm looking forward to over the next month, which is includes games. Brent sent us a game that we're going to play, which I don't know anything about. 5 Sick Friday is always fun. Blind flights, things like that. We just asked our Patreons yesterday what are their favorite things to see, and they gave us some good ideas and good responses, so we know what's working and what's not.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get there too.
And I'm definitely a people person. And so I do look forward to, we're having just a great, now the holidays are over, but like we had just like a great kind of chill last 2 months or whatever. But I am looking forward to kind of getting out on the road and
totally.
And our family lives back in the Midwest too. So and we have a good friend who lives on the East Coast, and she was like, "You're all the way over there. You're almost to us." So even we have a couple of patrons. We actually have quite a few patrons that live in the South Carolina area. So, and I have one of my best friends lives in the Florida area. So I'm hoping that we can kind of extend some travel time because we're fortunate enough that we both work remote. So we can get on the road and do some of these things. And I
like Eric's idea right here, going back to Nashville. Josh and Aaron from Stuff and Whiskey, Meredith and Nashville Barrel Company.
Yeah, for sure.
We had that was the best tasting we've had this year. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wendell Wilson says, if you're on the road, if you guys don't make it near Michigan, I'll come see it. We love a road trip. And honestly, we've been wanting to go to Traverse City for a long time. We haven't made it yet. And we go to Chicago pretty frequently. So we'll be in that area before too long. So
we might not have the van with us every time, but
not every time.
Yeah. Or the cat. If we don't have the van, we don't have the cat. So yeah.
Bill had Santa bring me an old 55 100% corn bourbon, raising a Dramedy Bolt for 2022. That we almost bought a bottle of that.
What is the old? We talked about the last time.
We have an old 55. We have a bottled bond single barrel back there. We saw that corn bourbon, and I was really close to buying it.
Do you know
I couldn't pull the trigger.
I don't know why I like it, but it just came with like a little ornament
from Lake Liquors and
Crown Point. And I think that's just cute.
Cedar Lake, Indiana.
Yeah, it's just cute.
Eric wants to know if we tried the Remus Repeal Reserve 5. Yes, and it's one of my favorite bottles from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't make our list because we didn't have a category for it. But quite honestly, for me, it's my palate. It's not really yours.
I was gonna say, so the our list generally is like if we both feel strongly about it. The Remus doesn't hit my palate all that much. I don't understand the hullabaloo about it, but Phil, of course, is obsessed with it along with everybody else on Whiskey Tube. So
those
don't listen to me.
I think it appeals actually to folks who smoke cigars, and I don't smoke cigars, but I remember I used to.
You used to, yeah.
And there's something about that leathery, oaky, dark, rich. It's darkness in a bottle. It's beautiful that way, and that really appeals to me. Like it appeals to all of you out there.
Yeah,
I've heard very few people that haven't had glowing things to say.
Well, and I'll say that I really, really, really liked it. So that I have no negative things to say about it.
Yeah, you liked it. You didn't.
Yeah, it's just that it was so strongly
you had high expectations.
Not promoted, but like people just were so obsessed with it, and so then I was just like. Bursting some balloons. Maybe I just like bursting balloons.
Right.
Or like what's the
what was that?
Well, I was
Were you playing Nintendo?
No, but I was thinking about what's the stuff that makes things so it doesn't break? The
glue?
No, what's the packaging? Bubble wrap. I was bubble wrapping. I was popping bubble wrap there.
Oh, that's what you're popping it.
So I was popping everyone's bubble wrap about Rainbow 5, maybe. Did that make sense? That transition didn't work?
Just barely. Peach Coke is a proud enabling parent. Whiskey knows, Marty, we're going to come see you in Tennessee. We'll come park in your front yard.
Yes. I did have a great time in Tennessee.
We'll take you to see Jason when you head back to India. We'd love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Great question. Yes. I just got a quote today for hats with a leather patch on.
Okay, so Phil and I are
just happened.
Phil and I are in a discussion, we'll say, about whether I
Need
am
another glass.
No, but he wants like more of like a trucker baseball cap type hat. And I, of course, am a big fan of just winter beanies. So what do you guys?
Oh, that's a poll we should put to our Patreon.
We should put it to our Patreon.
Yeah, baseball cap or beanie.
But Phil has been looking into various.
Yeah, I actually got
caps.
quotes on both.
Yeah.
So we'd be curious to know what you prefer.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
Yeah.
We'll do a poll for that on the Patreon side of things.
Yeah.
Whiskey Nose has 4 cats as well.
I love it. Cat people.
Marty, I could tell you're a cat person.
We're a weird bunch.
No, we don't have any Nashville single barrel picks from Subox. We have a single barrel of the rye and the bourbon that we bought at the gift shop, and then the other bourbon that's behind me here was the Nashville Bourbon Social Club pick.
Yes. We haven't even cracked that one yet. I'm excited.
Yeah, we have a bourbon and a rye from them that we haven't cracked. We tasted them all.
Yeah.
And we know how good they are.
I also want to point out that Norman is standing on his trees right now.
Wackadoodle bucket hats.
Pretty much how I roll.
Patrick wants baseball cap, both all day. Yeah, I think we'll probably just wind up getting both. We're trying to find a good deal. So if anybody anybody knows the best place to get hats from that are not exorbitantly expensive but still look great, let us know.
Yeah. Of course I get free hats all the time, so I'm just always rocking a hat.
You do.
From work. I don't know why. Apparently they're good promotional stuff for my work.
Some of them are nice.
Yeah. Some of them work.
Well, what did we do here? What did we accomplish?
We accomplished a birthday party.
Sure.
There was no cake or whatever, but
there were cupcakes for cats.
Cupcakes for cats. He did have his banana catnip toy.
Yeah.
He had food.
Yeah.
He showed a presence.
He's licking the bag right now.
He is licking the bag right now.
What a
it's
psycho.
Very weird. And we had some delicious
so many delicious
whiskeys to celebrate 5K, and I am excited. Thanks all for joining. Great turnout today. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, this was super fun. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, we again, delicious whiskeys. To those of you who have won things, definitely message us thebourbonvan@gmail.com.
Yeah.
To all of you watching at the Ogre Lounge, email us at thebourbonvan@gmail.com. If you haven't already, let us know where we're going this weekend. We're coming. Yeah. We are coming through. I can't.
And if we don't,
I'm so
we'll
stoked.
We'll send our friends too. Because we have some friends in Portland, and maybe since we're not there, we'll send them.
Yeah. John Beckham says we can meet at Firefly Distillery. That's just right here. That's that bottle right there. Well, this was all kinds of fun, guys. Seriously, we had a ball. Thank you so much. Go to the store. If you want to buy stuff, if you spend more than $50, use code Norman, get 10% off through Sunday. We're celebrating Norman's weekend all weekend. So Norman, 10% off, $50 or more. Thank you so much to all of you Patreons and non-Patreons and members of the channel on YouTube. Just fantastic. We had so much fun tonight. Here's to 2022. I wish we had something to cheers with.
I know. Hold on. Well, we can just pour a little bit more of this.
This is the spirit right here.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
We gotta have a little something in our glasses to cheers. To cheers goodbye.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for all the support over the last 13 months.
I know, crazy.
It's been incredible. Thank you for loving Norman as much as you do.
Oh, that really makes my heart happy.
Yes, absolutely. And from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Happy 2022.